Hello, my lovely Cancers. The image that I get from you, this is your reading for the week of May 26th, or when you find it and it resonates. Um, so, the image that I get for you is very gentle. It's very, excuse me, cat hair. It's very easy. It's you sitting with a group of people who you're very obviously absolutely comfortable with. You're sitting around a campfire. And I don't know if you've ever been around a campfire, but it's dark and see the stars above and the fire is burning and crackling and there's the smell of the wood and there's just so full of sensory stimulation with the smells and the sounds and the colors, and it's just very calming when you're with the right people. And that's what I'm getting with this, is that for the part of the collective that I'm reading with, what this feels like is you have found, or you will be finding soon, a tribe of people that really fit with you, a tribe of people in which you can feel completely and absolutely comfortable. It's like I see you sitting there, and if this were a group of teenagers, it would be the kind of group, and I'm going to say teenagers because it feels new. It feels like it's a new thing. It feels like you going back to a kind of innocence and a kind of belonging that you might have yearned for as a young person or as a younger person, or even now if you are a young person. But it's that sense of wanting that sense of having, of belonging and comfort and the ability to be free. And what really strikes me about this, Cancers, is that there is no need for you to be anything other than present and part of the group. In this situation, you're not running, making sure that the fire is taken care of, that you're feeding people or everybody's warm enough. You're just being you, and there's laughter, and it's easy, and it's comfortable, and it's loving in the nicest possible way. There's a sense of, again, a sense of innocence and beginning about it. Now, the cards that are coming up are really actually reinforcing this idea. Because you get the dreaming card, and that's the sense of it. You know, when you're around a campfire at night and people are talking and maybe singing and laughing, there's a kind of suspended time. It's really like a little pocket of magic. And that's kind of what it feels like, is that you're entering into a time where it's going to feel like life has shifted. And all of a sudden, the burdens of, I want to say burdens, but I almost want to say struggles that you felt about how to belong and what you had to do to belong. And did you belong? And all of that mental and emotional turmoil around how to find your place, it's going. It's like, it's not going to be an issue. The sense with this really is very much that you found your place in yourself. And because of that, now you are magnetizing to you the kind of people that are also going to be finding you, seeing you, accepting you for who you are, all of you. The part that's going to trip over a rock around the campfire, that is going to just be gently laughed at as you're laughing at it too. Like there's a sense of comfort and confidence that is really leading you towards, like I said, this feeling of possibility, that, and this like pocket of magic. Oof, it feels wonderful. Now, what you're being told here is, if you start finding yourself troubled about this, or not troubled about this, that's not really the right word. If you find yourself listening to this, or even before you've listened to this, but finding that you're looking for that and you don't have it, what's being suggested to you is this: remember that dreaming is an act of creation, and that dreaming often takes us and fulfills us in ways that our mind and our logical mind sometimes doesn't allow us to really imagine. So the dreaming really is very often, whether it's a daydreaming, dreaming, any kind of dreaming, is very often our subconscious offering us ideas about what it is we want, where it is we can go. But your daydreaming too is an act of creation. So let yourself dream, whatever those feelings are. Really let yourself take a calm focus and say, what is that? What would that feel like? And focus on that rather than what you don't have. Breathe, stay present as you're doing it, and really start having an understanding of the fact that you're not here to serve anybody any more than other people are here to serve you. It's a group effort. That's the humanity that we're in. Everybody is here to help each other. And it's no longer your job to make sure that everybody else is taken care of at your expense. So the more you imagine what that would feel like, what that would be like, the ideal of that, the more you surround yourself with that quality of energy, the more you're going to be able to really see that coming around you. And just like, it's so easy sometimes when we're thinking about what we would like to have, where we would like to be, how we would like things to be different, to focus on the sadness, the loss, the things that weren't for us there, especially if it was something that affected you in your youth and your childhood and your youth, your teenage years, your young adult. Why not? Who says? It's so easy to kind of get stuck in that track because it starts early, and so there's almost that expectation of disappointment. But this is now saying you're free. You're free from that. Set yourself free from internal rules that say no. Set yourself free from external faces you imagine that enforce the no's. Take note of what they are, who they were, but then say yes to yourself. Say yes to the solution. If what it is being not knowing how to fit, not knowing how to fit in, not knowing how to be accepted, don't focus on the problem. Focus on the solution and know that you have the power to dream something different for yourself. Now, you're also asked, be sincere. Be sincere with yourself, okay? Let yourself really acknowledge what it is you want. Alone while you're dreaming, but also when you're in group, because what you really want is you want to make sure that who you are being is really you, the you that needs, the you that has desires, the you that wants to change a way of being with people, your rights, your abilities, let me clarify that, your rights and your ability to be part of community, however big or small that community is. To be belonging, okay? Be honest about what that is. It may not be tons and tons of people. It may be a very small group. It may be something that suits you online. It may need to be in person. It may be a certain, it may be a certain interest, okay? So, for example, if what you're really interested in is art, and you're looking for a place to start exploring relationships in, maybe you really want to make sure you're going to groups that are focused on art and not farming. But also when you're actually within that group, at what level do you want to talk about art? Are you talking about art history? Are you talking about functioning? Functional art in terms of installations? Are you talking about how to create? What is it about that conversation that touches your heart, and who can you have those kind of conversations with? So imagine, it's not so much thinking and trying to make it happen, but imagine where you might get that experience, those experiences that you're looking for. Imagine what it would feel like, and then let the situations come to you. Like I said, I feel like this is a little pocket of magic when I see that campfire. And what I feel is that all the work that you have been doing, and you've been doing a lot, you've been doing a lot. Last 3 years, but really the last 18 months, many of you have done a huge amount of work in terms of liberating yourself from the kind of love relationships that involved a lot of obligatory stuff from you at your expense. And so now this is you starting to open up from whatever all of that old training was and really letting yourself dream. What would that feel like? How might that look like? Where would I like to go? And then what would that feel like? And then how would I like to be in that? And what kind of conversations would I like to have? That's the kind of dreaming. But what I'm really encouraging you to do is when I describe the campfire to you and that sense of being in this group with ease, where people are laughing and sharing and everybody is allowed to be in their whatever clothes they want to wear. Nobody's having to look a certain way. Everybody is just being real and authentic, including you. And everybody is being completely embraced in their real authenticity. And that's what I feel. There's a quality of warmth and understanding and connectivity that goes with that. And that's what I'm feeling for you. So whatever you're dreaming, whatever dreaming you're doing, that takes you into that place, that's what I feel you're really being encouraged to do. And to let go of the past, to let go of remorse, to let go of grief, and to really make a choice for yourself here. Remember, who says why not? And say yes to yourself. Okay? That's it, Cancers. It's really nice. Oh, and you have the grace card, leaning into grace. So again, when I get, do you want the problem or the solution? Who says why not? Grace, breathe, dreaming. It's really very much about you being supported in moving into that space of energy. So maybe I'll call this the magic pocket. Take care, Cancers.